This is where the Thabo Mbeki Center will be located. The foundation says there's huge progress regarding construction.
We've actually just started with the demolition process of where the actual structure is going to be. So currently we're in the process of building the mock-up, and the mock-up really is intended to test the feasibility of the structure. The structure is the first of its kind in Africa, made of rammed earth. So really the structure is intended, the mock-up that we are doing is really intended to test how feasible the structure is.
The center will house many treasured documents.
It wasn't just about President Mbeki. So we've obviously got the archives of President Mbeki in here, Mrs. Mbeki, but we're intentional about ensuring that we bring in other archives of political leaders, business leaders, and cultural leaders as well. So we've already got the archives of Kwame Nkrumah, the former president of Ghana. We're engaging with and have engaged with the family of President Kenneth Kaunda and the government of Zambia.
The house is part of the plan and has a historic significance.
This house was designed by Sir Herbert Baker. Herbert Baker was commissioned in 1909 to design the Union buildings. You'll see it was just before 1910. And so there was a thinking about having a building, a government building that would house the buildings of this new government in 1910. So the idea was that this architect who built buildings in India, the Indian Parliament, and other buildings across the world would then design this Union buildings. He designed multiple other residential buildings as well. One of them is this one here in Riviera.
A place where African history will be documented.
This house is not going to be demolished. We intend using it for the former heads of states, for the diplomats and other influential people to be able to come here, write their memoirs, interact with younger people, interact with the current generations. I suspect that we must solve this problem in our continent, where we seem to be confused as what must we do with our former heads of state.
A brick campaign has been launched to get people to be involved by donating bricks.
The sitting presidents are generally controversial. You would like them to continue with their work. And from these ones, we want to draw from their experience. And it might be a useful experience to be used by the sitting presidents themselves. But in any event, the entirety of the library precinct, it will be relevant for people that are running the economy. It will be relevant for the activists. It will be relevant for the unionists. It will be relevant for the scholars. And it really will be a place that can hold all of us as Africans.
Sophie Mokoena, SABC News, Johannesburg.